heard of so many stories people tell you about how they lost their property or how government demolished their property. Yes, some of these stories are actually true and they are actually can be verified. Hello smart investors, welcome to Real Estate Made Easy, a #1 YouTube channel created by Pekali Consult Nigeria Limited. This is where we educate you, we inform you, we enlighten you, giving you pro tips about property investment, advice, guides, and warnings so that you can avoid costly mistakes other people are making. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, you can easily do that right away and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss our subsequent video. Today we'll be discussing with you 5 things you must verify before you buy or you build on any land in Lagos. Number 1, the coordinates. The coordinates are usually information you can find in the subscription form of the property you want to buy, or on the right top of that property, or on the flyer the estate company is giving to you, or if you can easily find that on the survey plan if you request for that from the company. However, these coordinates can be of importance to you, and how can you verify whether that coordinate is actually correct and belongs to the property in question you want to buy? Where can you verify that? You can simply verify the coordinates from the Ministry of Land here in Alausa in Lagos, if you are in Lagos, or any land ministry of the state you are interested in. You can easily verify the coordinates. The coordinates is very, very important because it will tell you the nature of the land you want to buy, whether the land is actually free or it is under government acquisition. And if it is under government acquisition, it will also enable you to know the nature of the acquisition, whether it is a committed acquisition or a global acquisition. So you must actually verify the coordinates so that you will know what you are getting yourself involved into, so that you do not buy a property that is beyond what you are expected to buy. For instance, 2, the survey plan. The survey plan is very, very important, so ensure you get the survey plan when you are buying a property here in Lagos. Before you build on that property you have to acquire, get the survey plan. The survey plan will tell you the coordinates, and with the coordinates I've told you what you can do with the coordinates. You can verify the nature of the property, whether the property is free or it is acquired. The survey plan will also tell you whether the property is facing a road or not. It will tell you whether it is corner piece or not. It will also tell you the shape of the property you are acquiring. Is it trapezium, is it rectangular, and so on and so forth. So the survey plan is very, very important. Even if you are buying an upland project or you are buying a already built property, still get the survey plan of that property you want to buy, because it will tell you the size of which that property is sitting on. It will also tell you whether that property is even built on a wrong land. That is, whether the property you want to buy is built on a land that is under government acquisition, that is waiting for government to demolish it anytime, any soon. So, and if you do not know and you are just buying the property because it's already started beautiful finishing, you like that property is very fine and nice, that's why you are buying it, and you refuse to get the survey plan and you refuse to chart it, then you may be making a very, very wrong mistake. So make sure you get the survey plan, whether you are buying land or you are buying land already built out. 3, title documents. You see, receipt is not enough. Many people, when they buy property, all they have is receipt, and then they keep the receipt and thinking that yes, they've acquired a property. That is not enough. Whenever you buy a property, be it landed property or already built structure, ensure you have the title document to that property, whether the CFO, whether the deeds of assignment given to you. Ensure you have all the necessary documents and keep them in safe custody. Getting the document is also not enough. You must be aware that there are a lot of people who issue fake documents. So be sure that you verify the authenticity of the property you are buying in terms of the title document. So you can do this with the help of a trustworthy property lawyer who can help you to check whether the property you want to buy has genuine documents, so you can be sure from the ab initio that the property you are buying is actually free from every form of encumbrances, and it's, of course, your interest is well protected. So make sure you verify the title document given to you. Do not just sit and bank on the fact that you have gotten a receipt to that property you are buying. Verify the document, verify whether it's any title you are told that it has, verify that truly that property has that title and that property is safe and free from every form of encumbrances, because you do not want to tell the story of I die no. Number 4, transfer of ownership. When you are buying a property, like I told you earlier on, that receipt is not enough. Make sure that the property is properly transferred to you. Don't just pay and then thinking all is well. That property must be properly transferred to you. Be sure that certain terms and conditions, certain clauses in the deed of assignment are well explained to you by your property advisor or your property lawyer, such that it will not be that you are buying a property that all you can do is residential, and the person who is selling to you has already made you know you can only reside in this estate. You cannot do anything called business on it. And you agree to that transaction. Only later on you realize that you're supposed to have a shopping mall in this place. You can actually use this for business activities. And the property does not have that ability. So you will be making a wrong mistake. So be sure that the title ownership is well transferred and that the terms and conditions, the clauses are well explained to you. So you understand what it entails by taking physical possession. Or I see that the owner is even owing one thing or the other, and your ownership means that you will still have to be paying the person a certain amount of money as long as you are still taking possession of that property. In order to avoid being a tenant in your own house, ensure that you understand how the property is transferred to you from whoever you bought it from to you who is just buying it, or how the property was even transferred from that person whom the person bought it from. Ensure that you understand the ownership history and that the property is properly transferred to you as well, and that you have full possession over that property without any hindrance, without any encumbrances from anyone. Be sure that that property is properly transferred to you so that you do not have problem taking possession of the property after you must have made your full payment for that same property. Number 5, soil test. This is particularly important if you want to build. You are buying a property that is already built, so you must carry out a soil test on that property before you even start your construction at all. It will also enable you to know the kind of foundation you are supposed to make, whether you are going for a pipe foundation or not. Have you seen people after building on a property and you see several cracks on the wall? Usually that's as a result of the fact that the foundation of that building is not well done, and maybe they have a faulty foundation because they didn't even do the proper soil test. So make sure you not buy a property without carrying out a soil test on it, that is a physical already built property. And if you are the one that want to build, ensure that you carry out a soil test on the property. Example of places that soil tests are usually very important are places like Lekki, Ogombo, and so on and so forth. You can see because of the nature of the soil. So the fact that you see a property that it is dry land does not mean that it is actually dry. You must check what is underneath the soil, whether it can withstand the nature of the building you want to actually have on that property. So soil test is very, very important so that it can protect you at that new story. It will also prevent you from building collapse as well as causing mistakes, repairing cracks on the wall and so on and so forth. So soil test will help you to avoid causing mistake in terms of foundation, in terms of building collapse and so on and so forth. Make sure you carry out your soil test before you erect your building. So if you have actually gained value from this video, why don't you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell? And of course, I remain the award-winning property advisor, property consultant, Bello Kamaldeen. So if you have any experience with your previous payment you have had with any property you've bought, why don't you share that with us here in the comment section so that other people actually learn. How was your experience like when you were buying your property or when you are building your property? Let people learn from you as well, and of course we really appreciate that. And of course, if you need advice, you need pro tips about how to go about your next property purchase, feel free to get in touch with us. We'll be happy to help you.